¿Qué tal, mi gente? How you doing? Welcome to PYP Boxing, Putazos y Pendejadas. Mark Salinas here, El Tejanito, with two boxers, two huge names in the Rio Grande Valley, and they are going to fight on Border Wars. We got Bryan Santiago and Jared Mercado. These are two young, up-and-coming fighters in the Valley who have a lot of talent, and they've decided to go toe-to-toe. Most guys wouldn't do it this early in their career, take such a rough fight. I mean, build your career. Why not? No, these guys, they want to go at it. And everybody wants to see this fight. There's a huge buzz around it. Of course it is. Why? Because it's Border Wars, man. Border Wars has been around for many, many years, over 15 years. Anthony Cavazos has been around since 2001. He's had big, big names. Johnny Blaze Tapia's been on Border Wars. We've had Brandon Figueroa on Border Wars. We've had his brother involved with Anthony Cavazos. Stiget has been on Border Wars. And now, we have Bryan and Jared. I think both of you guys have been on Border Wars as well. Have you, Bryan?
Yes.
And yourself, Jared?
No, I have not. This is my first time.
First time, big, big names. I'll continue. Esteban Ali Garza, who's 7-0, one of the hottest guys in the country. Number 3. He's been on Border Wars as well. So big, big names, big names. And then they're adding yourself, Jared, and you're an alum coming back, Bryan. That is great. Now, we have a bunch of questions for you guys. The whole valley is buzzing. We're going to jump right into it. I'm going to go ahead and start with you, Bryan. Well, first of all, introduce yourself to the people. Let them know where you're going to school and how long you've been a pro boxer.
Oh, my name is Bryan Santiago, and I attend UTRUV. I'm going for my bachelor's degree in Spanish for education, and I've been a boxer like 3 years ago. I started like pro, but I started when I was like 7, like in the amateur. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Now, Jared, introduce yourself to the people. Tell them your occupation and where you're from.
So my name is Jared Papi Chulo Mercado. I'm a professional boxer, 3-0, 3 knockouts, going for the fourth. Um, I turned pro last August. I believe it was August 10th, I believe so, under the Juarez Rolos card. And I've been boxing for about 5 years. I started pretty late compared to everyone else.
Right. Any other sports that you did before boxing?
Mm, I mean, in middle school, I did the typical sports. When I was younger, I used to play basketball, but that's pretty much it.
Okay. Okay. Now listen, this is a big fight. Both of you guys have taken a little bit of a different route, and I'll get to you with that in a minute here, Bryan. But yourself, both of you guys, in different ways, aren't scared to get out of the valley and experience new things, either training or boxing in new states. You have been to California with some big trainers, haven't you, Jared?
Yes, sir. Yes, I have with Joel Diaz.
Joel Diaz out there. And what was that experience like getting out of here, getting out of the valley, doing something different?
Honestly, it was so amazing. I was fortunate to go. It was a like an unexpected last minute type of deal. We took the opportunity. We went. We learned a lot of new things, a lot of new tools for our toolbox. Came back and still continue to utilize them to this day. He is a very, very good trainer, Joel and Antonio Diaz, the two brothers, and just the team that they have over there, the fighters that they have a whole bunch of variety and a whole bunch of different type of skill sets.
Yeah. And yourself, Bryan, you've gone out there and you've really taken a different route. I mean, you just started your career and you started going against the top guys in America. I mean, you went up against number 3 in the world, Esteban Ali Garza, who ironically is from the Valley. But when you guys met, it was early in his career and yours. We didn't know Esteban was going to be what he's going to be. In the Ghost Guerrero's son out there, or his nephew out
Yeah.
there in Sacramento in dangerous waters. not at home at all. I mean, you were the opponent, and then you go over to New York City and you fight on Top Rank, man. I mean, not a lot of people do that in their first, second fights there, and then you take an Olympian who's a prodigy of a Hall of Famer.
Hmm.
Um, how has that, and why also for you? Why have you taken a different route? Like, Jared, both of you guys have taken very different routes than most guys would, and taking chances and going out there, man. Why'd you do it?
Well, I left the sport for like when I was like 13 and came back when I was like 18 and a half. So I knew it was gonna be hard for me to start my record because like nobody knew me. So I mean, I decided to take this opportunity so I could get known and recognized, basically. Yeah.
Big risks that you took there for your first and second and third
Yeah.
fights. All three of them, man. Crazy hard fights. What did you learn from them?
Uh, I did learn little by little, like every fight that passed, and I pick up a little things that was doing the mistakes and all that. So yeah, I've learned some good things.
Jared, Border Wars is a historic event. This is your first one. Like I said, they've had names like Johnny Tapia, Johnny Blaze Tapia. You've had Brandon Figueroa, Esteban Ali, notably one of the new guys, El Tigre. I mean, what does it feel? Bryan's been on there, a guy who's fought on Top Rank. How does it feel to be, named with all of those legends?
Honestly, if it does feel very amazing. I'm very fortunate. I'm glad I was able to get this fight. I was supposed to have a fight in May. No, yeah, May. It fell through, and we heard this. We heard about this fight, and we took it. I mean, I've known about the promotions and Cavazos boxing, and I know they've been around for a long time, but I didn't know since 2001. That's older than I am. So
Yeah. Training camp, guys. I'm going to start with you, Papi Chulo. You've been around training in California, and I hear you guys have been training in other places as well.
well, me, just California and here in Brownsville, Texas, retro boxing under Castillo. Honestly, it's going amazing. Um, we're doing what we have to do, working hard every day, being smart, taking care of ourselves, taking care of our body, taking care of our mind, and just working hard towards the goal. And come fight night, everything will pay off. So,
Brian, how about you, man? How's camp going? Are you on weight? What's the situation over there?
No, well, camp is going really good. Right now I'm already on weight. I'm losing it little by little. I actually dropped it like like the last week. Now I actually lost it all the way out. But now right now we're doing good. We're getting ready and just enjoying the camp and ready for this fight.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jared, why did you choose boxing as your career, as your goal in life? It's such a hard thing to do, man. There's a lot of glory, but only a small percentage, maybe 5, 10% of boxers make it to that level. And it's such grueling work. Why would you choose boxing? It's so hard.
well, I believe that each and every one of us has our own paths. I believe right now, boxing is. I'm in the path of boxing right now. Boxing's in the path for my life, and I'm taking it very. I mean, serious is not the right word, but I'm giving it my all and putting my mind to it, and hopefully one day it will pay off. And I know this is just a small part of my life that it to be as a professional boxer, but I don't know what I might be doing after boxing, or I mean I don't know. Every things can change from one year to the next, and so right now I'm just dedicated to boxing. Uh, I'm very grateful that I'm able to be a boxer, be able to work out, be able to be healthy, and also help those around me. So I mean, I just wanna do my best, push myself, give it my all, not waste time, and we'll just have to wait and see.
Jared, why do you think so many people want to see this fight? Why is so everybody's talking about it? Boxers, trainers, media. I mean, why do you think it has so much buzz?
Well, I think it comes from both sides, for both boxers, both me and Bryan and I. I'm gonna start with me. When I do go to fights, I bring a big crowd, um, and then I could also create new fans just being in the fight by people watching me, and that just creates the buzz from me. And then Bryan, on the other hand, like you said, he's been basically different parts of the world or the U.S. and he is a very aggressive fighter, um, and people just want to see him and I clash and see who'll come out at the top at the end of the day.
Easily fight two, three other guys that and just pad your stats and get to 7, 8, 0, and people start really looking at you. Why risk that zero? Why risk it right now?
Why do you say risk?
Well, Brian is good, so there could be a loss.
I mean, yes, anyone could lose at the end of the day. Um, I always say one punch can change everything, and it really can. You can have a very very great amazing fighter, and one punch will change the whole fight around
Uh-huh.
in a second, less than a second. Yes, I respect Bryan. He is a very good fighter, but I know what I bring to the table. I know how hard I train. I know, I have a very good team behind me. My coach, he is very knowledgeable, and if he thinks, if he knows that I'm ready for this fight, then that's because I am ready for this fight. We have been training hard. We have been, working on our mistakes, um, and just correcting and fine tuning everything, sharpening all our tools, and just staying ready for the fight. I'm always active. I'm always ready. So if you're asking why I took this fight, like I said, I think it's just part of my path for boxing and for my
Mm-hmm.
life, and that's the route we're gonna take, and we're gonna take it one fight at a time. And right now, the focus is this fight, June 27th at the Pain Arena under Cavazos Boxing, and I feel more and more than ready. I feel very confident in my skill sets and in the work I put in. So
Okay. Now, Brian, same thing. And listen, a little bit different question though. But you know, the record, you've been obviously you fought some of the best in the world, but man, you could have also, just like I told Brian, your record. Anybody would say, you know what? Let me fight some guys and get my winning record up. Just some guys, right? Not a dog like Jared. Everybody respects you just like everybody respects Jared. You don't have to do this, man. Why are you risking?
So I'm taking this risk because, as a view, people that know, I fought in New York, and I got dropped. At first, it did hit me. It was a little bit hard, but I mean, why not do it against a good opponent like Jared? And I know it's gonna be a good fight, and we're gonna give a good show. And why not do it against a good fighter? Not take it the easy way. I wanna test myself where I'm right now, basically.
Okay. There is a boxing alumnus who's well on his way, Esteban Ali Garza. He says hello to both of you guys. He texted me. I got the questions from here. He wanted to ask you guys both the question. Um, he was excited as hell when he heard the freaking news, man. He wants to be there. He wants to see this fight. He's totally excited. So this is his text exactly. He says, "How hard have you guys been training, and what did you guys do different or change in camp for a high caliber fight like this one coming up?" I'll start with you, Brian.
So yes, we're training hard. We're getting ready for this fight, and I mean, we have been working on our stuff, our mistakes that we did last time, and perfecting it. Just getting sharper, faster, and just be ready with conditioning and just ready to give a war.
And yourself, Jared, same question. What did you do different in camp to train for a high caliber opponent like Bryan?
Well, I always train hard. I always train smart. When I'm in the ring, I always improvise, adapt, overcome. So every day is, we work hard. We work hard. We push our limits. We work smart, and every day we're always striving to get better, chasing perfection, and that's how I go into every fight. I go into every fight, you know, expecting the best from myself, and that's exactly what we're still doing to this day. Just still pushing ourselves, sharpening our tools, and we're gonna be ready fight night. So
Yeah, he leaves you both a message. He said, "You're both my boys, but I want to see a great fight and I want to see blood."
there will be.
Well, guys, thank you guys, man, for joining us. I really appreciate you guys. I said I needed 20 minutes. You gave me 20 minutes. I really appreciate it. I know both of you guys are really busy. One last thing for the both of you. Bryan, what are your last words for your opponent, Jared?
Just the best man win in the fight, and let's give a good war to the fans.
Jared, last words to Bryan.
Well, I don't need to tell him anything. There's nothing that I can tell him that he already doesn't know. So just come ready. We are gonna give a good show,
Hmm.
but only one person can come out top. Only one man
Yes,
can
sir.
come out on top.
Yes, sir.
At the end of the day, it is my like I said, it is my job to stop you. I understand that's your same job,
Yes. Hmm.
but at the end of the day, one guy does come out on top, and
Hmm.
I'm here striving for greatness, and nothing's to get in my way.
One last thing, gentlemen. There is you guys are the bonus fight. Mr. Cavazos text me right now to let you guys know the winner gets $500 that night. Bryan, does that change anything in your mind? Are you looking for a knockout because of that $500?
I mean, I'm prepared for this fight, so but I mean that just gives me a little bit more boost. But I was ready like for this fight, so yeah,
Jared, you
I'm
want them
prepared.
$500, Jared?
I mean, might as well give him to me already, but I would have done it for free. But might as well since he's already saying.
Bryan, you got anything to say to that?
No, not really. I know.
All right, guys, we got a war on Border Wars. Listen, these are two fine, fine gentlemen. At the end of the day, it's boxing. But these two kids right now outside of the ring are gentlemen, and they are great kids, and they're outstanding for the younger kids to look up to, man. Both of these kids. This is what it's about. Boxing taught these kids some great discipline, and they're both gentlemen. Kudos to both of your trainers and fathers in life to bringing you guys up to be perfect gentlemen, the both of you. May the best man win. Border Wars, when is it, Jared? Tell them when it is, man.
June 27th, Paint Arena under Cavazos Boxing.